In this video, I'm going to be doing my monthly favorites for August. And Chloe is right behind me in her playpen because she just had surgery and I'm trying to keep her incision from ripping because she feels fine now, even though it's been a couple of days, but I'm afraid that something's going to happen, so hopefully she won't bother you. But this month I have a lot more makeup favorites. I feel like I used a lot more makeup this month, partly because I went on a trip, and then afterwards I was kind of into lips and stuff, so I have a couple more products than usual, so let's quickly get into them. So the first thing is something that I showed in, I think, one of my previous, or probably my last beauty haul, and this is the new fragrance from YSL. I believe it's called Mon Paris or Mon Paris, but this smells so good. I'm actually gonna put it on right now. It smells like sweet blackberry with like a sensualness to it. It's a really sexy, lighter summer fragrance. This is like my going out summer fragrance, or something you wear when you really want to smell sexy during the day. I wouldn't necessarily wear it to work, but this is really nice. So I had to buy it once I got the little sample. And every time I wear these shirts, they never stay how they're supposed to be. I don't know if it's just I have fat arms or what. But anyway, the next thing, let's get into makeup. I've been loving contouring this month, and I'm not sure why. I did contour today. I actually did a tutorial for this look. But I contour with MAC's Blunt Powder. I only have one contour palette. It's the Tarteist Makeup Shayla palette. The colors in there aren't necessarily my favorite, but I like the fact that you have everything in one. But this is my OG. This is cheaper than a lot of other palettes you're gonna run into because it's just one shade. And I always tell people that you can always use products for purposes other than what they're intended for. Like my inner corner highlight is my cheek highlight right now, and I also use that as my brow highlight. So I like using products for different purposes, and this works really well as a contour color. Okay, next would be this foundation that I think I tried in July. It might have been in my last month's favorites, but I can't remember. But I really just wanted to include it because I got a little bit of a tan when I went to Vegas, and this matches me so much better than my Nars All Day Luminous in Tahoe. That's like my favorite for giving me a little hint of color in the winter, but I think for summer this is going to be my new favorite. And I was telling my friends while I was away that I like using drugstore foundations in the summertime because my skin tone at least can vary between a little lighter to a little darker, and depending where I go I can get a lot darker. So I just think it's easier to use a drugstore foundation. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in number 110. I have it on today. I love it. The only thing is that it does set fairly quickly, so you have to work fairly quickly. And I've been using this brush to apply it. This is my Real Techniques setting brush. I like that you can just buff it in really nicely, and this is easier to clean than the other brush I was previously using. So this set I've been loving this month and this summer. Okay, next is going to be this lash duo that I'm wearing. I'm actually wearing the most dramatic lashes that I have ever worn. These are actually the Ardell Double Up in number 203. Every time I wore these out in Vegas, people would comment on them because they're so thick. But they're also like not too heavy. Now they are heavier than your traditional lash, so be mindful of that. And then before my trip I picked up the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive, and this is the one with Aloe. I like this type of brush where you can brush it on because I feel like you get a better application. So this duo, what I'm wearing right now, has been awesome. Okay, then most of what I have are lippies because that's what I love in the summertime. I love playing with color. So one combo that I have been loving is my Maybelline Stormy Sahara lipstick with my Marc Jacobs lip gloss in Some Girls. This gives you the prettiest nude peachy lips that are like glossy and shimmery, and these Marc Jacobs glosses are everything. I actually got my friend 2 of these for her birthday, and she said the darker one is her new favorite. This formula is awesome, so if you're really into glosses, I would check these out. I was never really into Marc Jacobs makeup line, but I'm probably gonna have to get a whole bunch more of these lip glosses because they are amazing. This is one of the more pigmented ones, but if you pair any of them over a nude lipstick like the Maybelline one, you'll get a better intense color payoff. Okay, and in the same category, I've really been liking my Stila Lush Lips Water Plumping Primer. I like this to apply before a lip stain or a matte lip stick because it kind of just preps your lips and just makes them feel nice and smooth and hydrated, so that's really nice. So I've been using that a lot. Okay, another lippy that I really enjoyed this month is an oldie but goodie. This is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in 01. I believe this is called Always Red. This looks nice on everyone, no matter what your skin tone is, no matter if you have yellow teeth or white teeth. This looks so awesome, and it's kind of affordable for a lip product at Sephora. I believe it's like $13. This is Old Faithful right here. I will never need to get another red lip stain, although sometimes I do want the Kat Von D one. I'm not sure what the color, I think it's called Outlaw, but this is just everything. It looks so nice with just like wing liner. I wore this on vacation and I was obsessed with it. Then I have the lip that I'm wearing right now. This is the MAC lipstick in Flat Out Fabulous. This is what it looks like. I really like it because it's like a purple pink, and I don't know, it's just perfect. It is matte, so be mindful of that. And then the last lippy that I have that I loved is kind of similar to that color. This is Nars Angela. It's a little more purple and it's not matte, so it's more creamy. I'll actually swatch it. So this is what Angela looks like. So it's like a little more neonish, and it's like a satin finish, and it is also long wearing because this is from the Nars Audacious lipstick line, which I love. The last product in the lip category is actually something that I got when I was in Chinatown when I used to live in New York, and this is just a lipstick holder. I remember my mom and my grandmother used to bring me these or give me them from Japan when I was younger. I didn't wear lipstick, or maybe my mom just had them and I used to steal them. I don't know, but this is really cute. It holds your lipstick and it has a little mirror in it, so it's perfect for on the go. I found this recently this month and I've been using it. It's perfect to carry your lipstick in. My last couple makeup items, again, something that I'm wearing. This is Becca's blush, the Luminous blush, I think is what it's called, in Snapdragon. I have it on now. It looks very intense in the pan. Stop, Chloe. But it's really not that intense, and it is shimmery, but when you put it on, it's not like a shimmery blush because I do wear it with a highlighter and I think it looks fine. I love this. You can sheer it out, you can build up the intensity, and it looks awesome. Once again, I think this is one of those colors that would look good on everybody. I also use my Makeup Forever mattifying primer this month. You guys know I'm really not a fan of primers for myself just because my skin is so oily, but when I was in Las Vegas, I really liked this because you're in the desert, there's not any humidity really, and this works a lot better there just because in Atlanta it's so humid here. So this is not really my favorite for when I'm home, but traveling this is great because it really mattifies like the oily areas of your face. But because it is so mattifying, I only use it on like my nose, my forehead, and my cheeks and chin. You can't really use it all over because it'll probably like dry out your face. Okay, this is something else I actually posted about on my Instagram while I was away. It's something that my friend also used and she ended up loving. This is the Marula Daily Moisture Mist. It's a leave-in conditioner and a heat protector. It's silicone, paraben, and phthalate free. It reduces frizz and it's good for all hair types. I really like this because one, it smells good, but it smooths your hair down. So if you have like flyaways, it tames that. It helps to tame your frizz. And it's just a really nice hair product. This is like a deluxe size sample that I got from Sephora, but I'm definitely going to purchase this because it works really, really well, and the smell is really nice too. Okay, the last makeup product I have is this Marc Jacobs The Highliner, which I also have. I use it to tight line my lower lash line. This is my favorite eyeliner ever. I used to use the Nars all day eyeliner or something like that, but this is 10 times better because it's really creamy but it does not smear. Now I have super oily skin, so you know, products that I use really have to be like smudge proof. Once this sets, it stays on me for at least 6 hours, so by the time I get home, sometimes it will have smudge down a little bit, but not nearly as much as something like the Urban Decay ones. Those are just way too slick for me. But this Marc Jacobs The Highliner, this is a sample, of course. This product is amazing, and when I'm done with this, I'm gonna buy this in like 3 colors because that's how awesome it is. And shout out to everybody who told me to try this. This is simply the best. If you're looking for a new eyeliner and you have oily skin like me, I think you'll like this because I love it. Okay, now the one skincare, well, one of the 2 skincare things I really like this month is something I recently picked up, but it has slowly, no, it quickly became one of my favorites. This is the Target Up and Up brand, the 10% benzoyl peroxide gel acne medication, and this is the one that's comparable to the Clean and Clear Persa Gel 10. This stuff is the shit. Okay, I usually use the Murad Acne Spot Fast Fix or something like that. They sell it at Sephora. It's $15, but before I went on vacation, I went to pick this up because I was out of that and I didn't feel like going to Sephora. This was maybe $5 or $6 and it works so well. I have very acneic skin. One day I will like tell you guys all about my skin problems and all the issues that I have and all the conditions and everything, but I break out a lot, and when I got back from vacation, I broke out a lot right here and then just some other little areas. And you put this on like a good amount of it, and in the morning the size will be reduced so much. And I feel like because it has benzoyl peroxide in it, it also helps to kind of fade the scar. So I'm obsessed with this. I would not go back to the Murad Fast Spot Fix or whatever it's called. This is so amazing and it's so much cheaper than anything else I've used. I really like this. The last skincare item I have is my Clarisonic Mia 2. If you guys saw my last beauty haul, I got this and it quickly became one of my favorites. I forgot how much I loved using a Clarisonic. Just the deep cleanse that it gives your skin. I like to use this about 2 or 3 times a week, and it's just really nice. While I was in Vegas, nothing else really. And I only have like 2 or 3 miscellaneous things and then some shows to talk about. But the first thing, thank you so much to Lewis and Glamour because, oh my gosh, she posted about this on Instagram, I think last month in July. It's the San Pellegrino Prickly Pear and Orange drink. This is like one of the best drinks I have tried so far this summer. I really like not fancy beverages, but like cutesy drinks and stuff, and the San Pellegrinos are really nice. This one tastes a lot lighter than the other ones. I'm not sure why, but I really like this. It can be hard to find though. I live in Georgia and I picked this up at Kroger. I think she said you can also find it at Whole Foods. There are none close to me, so I just checked my local Kroger and I was able to find it. It is so good, and if you're over 21, if you put gin in this, the perfect summer drink ever. That's another thing. This summer I became obsessed with gin. Not obsessed, but my mom always drinks gin and tonic and I was always like, oh my goodness, that's an older people drink. It has no flavor, but I really like gin and tonic. It's just really refreshing and I like drinking them in the summertime. But if you add gin to the Pellegrino Prickly Pear and Orange, it's so good. Okay, and then the bag that I really liked for this month is my Louis Vuitton Damier Ebene Bloomsbury PM. This is the small size. I don't know if they know if they no longer. I don't know if they still make this bag. It might be discontinued, but I really like it. It's a nice crossbody bag with a really nice compartment. And it's just perfect. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it's in the darker canvas print, which kind of tends to lean more toward the fall and winter. So I really want to get the Louis Vuitton Menil Montant, I think, the MM size, because I think that'll be a better, like, larger type of crossbody bag. It's so hard to find a good crossbody bag, but I really like the Bloomsbury PM. Okay, and then the last few things I want to talk about are TV shows. I have been obsessed with a lot of TV shows recently. One of them is Greenleaf, which I think, yeah, it's by Oprah. It's on the OWN network, and for the longest time I was like, oh, this might be too churchy, but everybody was telling me about it. Greenleaf is awesome. I've been watching that. I'm still loving Power. I started watching the show called Vice Principals on HBO. That is super hilarious. I believe that comes on either Tuesdays or Sundays. And then the other show that I've been loving, I've been really into TV recently, is called The Night Of, and that comes on HBO. And the Commander of Chic actually was talking about it, and she is right. It is an awesome, awesome show. I'm totally hooked. I love crime series. I don't know why my shirt never stays. I think it's because my arms are so big. But anyway, The Night Of is a really good series. I've been addicted to that, and I believe that comes on Sundays. And what else? That's about it. So yeah, this was a really long favorite. I'm so sorry. I actually need some juice now. She's mad. How did your toy get out there, baby? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my favorites. I'm sorry it was so long, but I just had so much to show you this month, which, you know, in previous months I barely had anything. But I'm gonna stop talking. My mouth is getting dry. I'm going to the movies later with my family to see what's it called? It's called Don't Breathe. So yeah, I can't wait to see that. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.